most important braking zone's probably the penultimate corner, turn 15. It's a very tight left-hander and you'll understeer if you take liberties with it, so be careful. We have a number of programs to run during these practice sessions. You can check the details in the car monitor. We'll get good data for both the race and the factory teams, so they're well worth running. There are a few cars out on track. Perhaps we should get out there before it gets too busy. Okay, me again, mate. We've made some changes to the way that ERS works this year, so you're going to have multiple modes to choose from in the race now. Have a play around with them in your MFD during the practice sessions and think about how you might use them on race day. I'll check back with you soon to chat more about it.
Whoa, this is not my camera settings. There we go. Alright, so first lap of the season at Australia.
Okay, mate, nice and steady here. I want a
Going to be doing the race strategy program first and then see if I have time to do the others. The car does feel a bit heavy, but later in the season we should be able to get more upgrades to make it feel lighter. But hopefully it will be okay. And tyre wear 1% already on the outlet is not very ideal, but I'll just push and see how I can do that. So if I'm not going to be pushing fully, I'm going to be doing the race pace, try to get some accurate data. But the Alpine does feel quite nice in the corners, and I'm hoping it stays like that throughout the weekend, as there is rain forecast for the race. So it doesn't really feel ideal, especially with how this car feels at the moment. But I think I'll be able to handle it if I'm double shifted. Alright, into turn 1. Heavy braking, want to clip the inside there. Not ideal. Hit the outside wall. Absolutely dreadful turn 1 and 2. Free profile a little bit bad, but finals a bit scruffy. As it stands here, I've got very high tyre wear. AI is on 105, so if it is a bit slow, we can boost it to 110. But first lap done, and we're going to set 119.0. We are ahead of Piastri, and also on software. We'll probably get the boost AI to 110, because that was a dreadful lap. This time we actually go through turn 1 and 2 a little bit better. Keep it third, go through 3 and 4 to 5, we're going to go full throttle. decent first sector. To the left, fast left, right chicane we go. 2 gears down, left, right, goes in a little bit wide. But we managed to keep it in track limits, which is mainly the most important thing. Don't want to clip the outside grass there, because you will spin, which I've done in the races, is not ideal. Careful on the exit. The final 2 turns. Lap 2 is going to be 118.787, average of 4.5% a lap, and that's invalidated. So wonderful. Just not paying attention. Guess I'll save a bit on battery. Alright, laps done, we're going to whack into medium ERS once again. Bit of a slip, big slips, trying to get the power down, but we eventually managed to do it. Time to toss out, shock, I mean I did invalidate. Right, this time we're not going to invalidate in turn 1 and 2. Heavy braking for turn 3 into 3rd gear. Power down, shifting to 4th, back to 3rd for rotation. Fast right hand up, where George Russell had his massive crash in 2024. There is a car ahead of me, I don't really want to get the lot. It's Alexander Albon, who's on the hard compound tyres. Yeah, dirty air though, not ideal. I'm not going to be able to get a perfect strat now, which is going to be kind of annoying, but oh well. Not much I can do about it. Now I'm going to get ahead of Albon here because he's really annoyed me now. Squeeze him out a little bit. Hitting the walls everywhere here, it's like I'm in a bumpy now. Right, onto the straight, activating DRX. Actually reaching decently high speeds, considering it's a Renault engine. Finally getting the lap in. Gonna go to the line.
Alright, that's the program complete.
And get good pace.
Decent data, although far from optimal, it can still be worth running it again.
No, I'm not doing it again.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
What's my tyre well? If it's below 30, that's good, alright. 25, that's good. Bit high, but hopefully it'll be okay. Alonso sets a lap in, goes P2 on soft compound. Teammates find me out, going to be setting a lap, so I'm slipping all over the place. And I've lost it, clipped the grass. That's why I don't suggest doing any grass in the braking zones. The car will instantly slip. Yeah, tyre wear's a bit more higher than I would have liked, but we'll do fuel management, then track acclimatization, and then we'll go into qualifying.
We're testing fuel management here, so try to lift and coast going into the corners. Don't be too aggressive on the power, but remember, you still have to beat the minimum lap time.
Rear's really getting away from me in the final turn. Wow, surprised I didn't get front wing damage from that. Alright, 4 turn stop, we can afford to lift a little bit into turn 3. Rear's just locking a little bit, but managing to keep them under control. Through turn 4 into turn 5, we'll keep it flat. Do everything I can to save fuel. Big lifting. Got a lot of time to spare, so I can afford lifting a lot in the final sector. Massive lift. It didn't even cost me any time. There we go, final sector done.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
I'm going to skip it into the garage, because I don't really feel like driving all the way back. Yeah, 7/10 to Max Verstappen on the same tyres. I think I'm probably going to have to go on to 110 AI.
Okay, your goal is to get through as many corner gates as quickly and precisely as possible. Remember to activate your DRS in the DRS zone as well.
Starting the final program now.
Okay, DRS zone coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
Good for turn 1 and 2, keep all purple so far. Heavy braking into turn 3, actually hitting the wall a little bit. That's right, and I'm still keeping it all purple. Left and right. Keeping it in track limits. Final sector, good. Keep it very aggressive. Try not to invalidate or clip the grass. Fourth gear. Battery to the end. Keep it all purple. And that is
Program complete and a job well done.
and the fastest lap so far by 3
So come
tenths.
on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Alright, so still
The
7
car settings
tenths
screen
ahead
on your
of
multifunction
Piastri.
display
He's
will
on
allow
the
you to
soft.
change various settings as you drive.
I'm
Open the
definitely
display
going
with the
to
MFD
have
button
to
and you
increase
can
the
then
hill
navigate up
data.
and down to the setting you want to change.
Right, we'll do quick practice 2 and 3, go into quali. Try and see if I can get a good result.
And that's it. Practice is officially over.
There we go, all the practice are done. Alright. Practice is finally done. We'll go to messages, get them over, see if I could buy any upgrades. The only one I can buy is in Aero. Gaz is looking to buy that one, so I'll purchase this one, and it's cheaper as well, so it'd work out better. And I think it's time to go into qualifying.
And a warm welcome, everybody. We're here at...
Alright. Forgot to boost up the AI. I'll do it before the race. let's do our first lap, see what we can do. Hopefully we can get top 10. Not a bad first sector, but I've used a bit more ERS than I would have liked. Charles Leclerc goes pole 117.7. I do get purple in sector 1. Opening the DRS, then given an invite for some reason. Purple sector 2, flying through the chicane. Using all the battery I can now. Verstappen takes pole with a 1:17.43 tenths to Charles Leclerc. So I'm making sure not to invalidate, as I almost do. So I've now caught up to the cars ahead, which looks like to be Sonoda and Fernando Alonso. Using the rest of the battery to the line. And we go with a 1:16.7, which is the fastest so far. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be using the AI.
One lap of fuel left now, the tank's pretty much empty.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be running out of fuel. No biggie. There's no fuel more. Not really an issue though, because I'm at the line. I'm going to do everything I can to not hold Hamilton up. So now I come in the pits. And I'll go get new tyres and I'll go see if I can improve on the time.
Right, our best lap so far, 1 minute 16.7. Okay, we're 20th in the speed trap, 206.1 miles per hour.
I'm going to probably stay in, no point doing another lap. Hopefully they do beat me, because I don't really want pole. Because I do kind of want this to be realistic in a way. So I'm just going to hope that they go faster.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but
And they
don't
didn't.
worry. We'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
While I have gone pole, Pierre Gasly's P11, so he's just missed out of the top 10. But other than that, there doesn't seem to be any surprises on people being far down or anything. So I think it's time to go into the race. Yeah,
And
it is
alongside me for
raining,
this
which is
afternoon's
not
commentary,
very
Naomi Schiff. Good
ideal,
afternoon,
but
Liz. As much as I like testing,
hopefully
and I
it'll
do love
lighten up.
testing, and I've really enjoyed the build-up here and all the speculation. I really want to see some action. And finally today, we get some proper action on the track.
This is always such an exciting time in the season. First of all, it's the first time they'll be racing their new cars. So that's always an exciting thing for drivers to look forward to. But also, they've had a long time off during the winter break. So it's about dusting the cobwebs off, getting the rust off of their bones, and really getting their elbows out there and having some fun.
Okay, this is going to take a monumental effort from you. I need you to push incredibly hard if we're going to get a good result today. Let's go and make it happen.
I'll put in half a lap extra. Looks like we're going to go into this to the end, unless we have got a dry, which it does say we will. And I might go onto soft tyres and see if I can pull anything out. But if it's like 3 laps to the end and it goes dry, I'll just stay on the inters. But let's get into the formation lap and start the race. Yeah, the track definitely does look a little bit dark, a little bit wet. But it's not raining that hard, and I'm hoping it will ease off.
Okay, you're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes.
10
Inters
minutes.
look like the best tyre for now.
Try to warm up the brakes a little bit, make sure I don't have any issues into turn 1. I will be on the racing line, but at the moment the entire track is just covered with water, so I don't really think I'll get any advantage out of that much. Also try and keep that engine a little bit cool, so I can maximise performance in the long term of the race. Alright, coming up to the line now. Keeping engine cool, tyres warm, brakes at an optimum temperature, a little bit of burnout, and we're going to get ready to start this race.
Okay, incredible parking there. Nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get good launch as the race starts. Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Final person is coming up now. And we're going to put in the clutch. We're up to about 8,000. It's raining, I want extra grip. The lights on the way we go. Not a very long hold. The window just got a very good start. But you just get a little bit of long-term wheel spin and you just fall behind. Can Hamilton maybe look at the inside? No, he doesn't. Looks like Verstappen's going round the outside, turns it to the inside of turn 2. Incredible start from Max as I managed to hold P1. I'm going to increase brake lights to 55 as my rig just seems to be a little bit slidey under braking. Yeah, there's very little grip on this track right now. I'm definitely struggling. Right, I managed to find a little bit of grip, but I'm still sliding and still hitting the wall. But I'm going to use all the battery I can on the straight and try to keep a decent gap. Fifth gear looks to be the golden gear through the chicane. I've actually found 2 tenths on Lando. Maybe I can create a gap, as I have created a break in the field between also to the Mercedes and Ferrari. As I've now got 1.5 seconds to Lando Norris. No idea where all that times came from in that massive gap. But it looks like I've just managed to find time where they haven't in the final sector. As now, after lap 1, I've managed to hold the lead and create a 2-second gap to Lando Norris in P2. And Max Verstappen has managed to get the edge on Hamilton and take P3. Really struggling with the rear wheel conditions, but Lando has managed to gain an entire second. I'm going to be burning with the battery on the straight once again, and that has found me another 10.5. Let's go through the chicane, the golden gear, 50, and I'll find another 4 tenths, Lando 5 even. Drifting through the final turn, 11% wear. As much as Verstappen's actually overtaken Lando Norris. So I turned it a little bit too early. I'm still struggling to get the power down in the exit of turn 3. And that's allowed Max to catch up by 0.6 of a second. Max has currently got a 7/10 gap on Lando Norris, but they've both broken away from the rest of the field. So it's like it could be a fun race for the top 3. They managed to catch up. And I lose this massive gap there. Yeah, the track is still super slippery, and I'm not really seeing the racing line form on the floor yet. Apart from the assist I have active for braking, but I mean, the dry line is not formed yet.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 9.2 seconds.
Still struggling to get the power down, like the AI who are managing to find the grip.
10 minutes.
10 minutes till rain clears up, says Mark. But this way I don't know if I can believe him. If we are on lap 4 of 15. Using all the ERS I can on the straight. Really pushing the Alpine to its limits around this track. Maybe more. Max has now left Lando in the dust, and he is focusing on catching me, which he is doing at a very, very fast rate. And I don't think he's going to let me feel comfortable in the lead. I think he will be charging to get everything he can. We are now a third through the race, as I'm not picking up any time in any of the sectors as of right now. Big slip in the final turn. It's going to allow Max to catch up a lot, and now he's gained another 2/10 on me, and he's just gone for another fastest lap.
Okay, mate, we're seeing a lot of tyre wear in the data. Please focus on looking after your tyres.
Yeah, I've got very high tyre wear, but I don't think there's much I could do. As the rain, I think, is starting to ease. But the field is definitely getting a bit more spread now. Just can't get comfortable at all in this car and track, and the conditions are just making it that much more difficult for me. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this ejected. No idea how the hell that was not a warning. I was like, it's very close to the track limits, but Max is still just gaining and gaining and gaining on me. I don't think I'll be able to keep this lead for much longer if he keeps on the pace he's going at.
Okay, mate, I'm afraid we didn't quite get what we needed there, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down now, chin up, let's focus right till the checkered flag.
I've actually gone fastest lap, which is surprising. I did not feel like a very good lap. Checking the weather
Another
conditions.
5, maybe 10 minutes of this rain. We're not certain which is the best tyre right now, dries or inters.
Stuck on what tyre is the best right now. I don't think I'm willing to risk hitting.
It's still not a perfect situation, but I don't think we've got cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
Yeah, Mark's also thinking it's a bit too wet if he dries. Happy to stick to that decision. completely misjudged that turn man. Max is really close now. Will not surprise me if he goes fast as yet. There it is. Max Verstappen, the fastest lap. Really starting to struggle now. Yeah, my rears are overheating like crazy. Whoa. Big snap on the rig and increased brake price once again. Will not be surprised if he gets within 1 second here. And there it is. He was under 1 second briefly. And he's just going to get back under. There he is. 9/10 behind and getting closer. This race can go either 2 ways. It can go either my way or his way. And I'm not willing to let go easily. Six-tenths behind me now. 27.5 fastest lap. I've completely misjudged braking zone. I've gone off the track. He might overtake me here. They're suggesting pitting this lap. I don't think I should, especially not onto hard tyres for 5 laps. If I was to pit, it would definitely be for soft. So it looks like one of the back markers of Kit Salvat and the Williams is pitting now. Have I got any fresh sets of the softs? I do. I think next lap is when I'll clear. I still think it's too wet for drive. Max Verstappen is right up on my gearbox and I don't think I'll be able to hold him back for much longer. It's really letting go now. Still don't think it's worth the risk. Pitting what does Max do? Max pits. Max is in the pits. Yeah, everyone's starting to come in the pits now, but I still think it's a bit too wet.
Weather's changing now. We're going to have to change strategy, so it's time to box. Got that confirmed.
Yeah, I think I'm going to pit this lap.
Pit box is currently full. Stay out on track. Stay out.
So I've got no DRS. Going to make my life a lot worse. Wow, I've completely got no rear grip right now. Got no stability.
Okay, mate. Norris behind. We want to keep them behind, please. This is super critical for our strategy.
Looks like there is an Aston Martin going slowly on the track. That's Fernando Alonso out of the session.
Okay,
and that's a virtual safety car. Perfect time for me to pit.
Forget the old objective. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace. VSC deployed. The virtual safety car has been deployed. We need to give a positive delta here. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. Understood. Stopping this lap.
Virtual safety car is going to help me a lot here to keep ahead of Max because I'll lose less time in the pit lane.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flag.
VSC is now ending and now we are racing, we are going green. But will I be able to get ahead of Max Verstappen?
Okay mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
Max Verstappen's are coming through the final turn.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Wonderful crossing the white line, as I had a massive slip on the rear. As Max Verstappen is very far behind me. There's definitely a bit of grip on the track. Enough for the drivers are definite going to reduce brake lights back to 54 now that I'm in racing, dry racing conditions. If Lando Norris does stay out, then he has a 15.1 second gap.
Stay out, we can work on a fix remotely. Okay, mate, picking your moments to use ERS is important, so let's try and be as consistent as possible with it, please. There appears to be an issue we're currently investigating.
Oh no, there's an issue apparently. Hopefully it's not going to be with my engine, hopefully I can still remain in this race. I don't know, this is still staying out. I think it's going to stay out till the end.
We're looking at some imminent gearbox issues, I'm afraid. Watch out for jams and missed gears.
Oh no, I've got gearbox issues. It's not going to help me at all. First warning of the race as I'm starting to push as much as I can. Know I'm going to have gearbox issues.
Worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good.
Almost losing the car and put it into the wall. Jesus Christ, that was very close. As it stands, I'm not really catching Norris by the amount I need to win this race. So it's either Norris is going to make a really late pit stop or have a puncture. Grip is still not where it needs to be, so I'm still slipping all over the place. Norris still staying out. Yeah, still very little grip.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres. Gap to your teammate
That's
behind,
going to be my second
28
one.
with 5 seconds.
There it is, second warning. Can't risk track limits anymore. I'm stuck behind Albon. Just struggling to get
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead.
struggling to get
Giving off dirty
tyres
air, which is
with
going
the
to affect
track,
our
not
tyres,
to
so
have
try to get
DRS.
fast.
Just going to make my case even worse for overtaking him. And so it looks like Lando Norris is probably going to win this race. He's won 14 out of 15. But can I maybe get second? Here it is. Going to use all the battery I can here. I'm going to look around the outside of Alexander Albon. Brake much later, squeeze him out, and that's P2. Now on the final lap of the race. Alex Albon still right behind me.
Nice
He's going
work,
to be
you
having
smashed
DRS
it.
now.
Really good job on hitting that target, mate.
Yeah, Lando Norris is definitely going to be getting this way too big of a gap for me to catch. I've just not got grip on these tyres. It looks like I've got DRS back, but it's been too late. push all I can on this straight. Make sure I try and stay ahead of Alex Albon, who's going to have DRS 6 tenths behind me, but he's on inters. Alex Albon 7 tenths behind me. I think I've kept myself clear with this straight. Yep, I think I am good right now, as Lando Norris is now going through the second to final corner. Now he's going through the final corner onto the main straight, and he's going to win the Australian Grand Prix, the season opener, as Max Verstappen has overtaken Alex Albon for P3, but I am going to come back for a P2 finish for the first race of the
I'll
season.
take that. Well done. We're really happy with the podium down here, so well done. Yes.
Alexander Albon, driver of the day. Not surprising, as he has made up a
Here's
few
the checkered
positions
flag.
during the race.
Fans rise to their feet. It's Lando Norris
McLaren
for
jumping
victory.
with joy.
It's time to bring out the bubbly and spray it around. It's our podium celebrations. He holds the trophy aloft, and why shouldn't he? A richly deserved win today for Lando Norris. It's been an absolutely Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Finally, the race is over. Max Verstappen does pick up the fastest lap of the race, and podiums Lando, me, and Max Verstappen, with Albon going from 9th to 4th, and Andrea Giovinazzi going 7th, from 10th to 7th, but Pierre Gasly does fall down to 12th after starting P11 and does not pick up any points for Alpine. So the constructors standings is McLaren, Alpine, Ferrari and Red Bull, Williams, Mercedes, Haas, VCarb, Aston and Kick don't have any points though. In the rivalry, I am beating Pierre Gasly, which is not surprising, and I still stay at 66 overall rating, but I climbed to 51 experience and 74 focus, which I'll gladly take. Recognition, I still stay the same, and I get some more manufacturing expert points. Alright, next race is going to be China, and I will do that next week, but first let's look at any upgrades I can buy. I can't buy anything in there. I could buy some weight reduction, which would be very nice for the car as it is very heavy, and I think that's what I'm going to buy. And that's all the resource points gone, and that is my first race done, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.